Hey lovelies, Larissa J here, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. Today, as you can see, I have my husband Javan with me again.
How y'all doing?
I love when he gets to join me in these videos.
I love joining you in these videos.
Thank you. And as you can also see, the setting is a little bit different than where I normally have my videos. So today we're going to be talking about quality time. I recently posted on my Instagram. If you're not following me, then follow me at Mrs.LarissaJ. I think I got it right this time.
Mm-hmm.
My Instagram is different than my channel name. But anyway, make sure you follow me there. But on my Instagram, I posted about the importance of spending quality time with your spouse or your significant other, like if you're courting or whatever, engaged, whatever your situation is. The importance of quality time for us with our spouse. So we are on a staycation, which working on having a little mini vlog situation there, so you can kind of see what we did for Labor Day weekend. But today we want to talk about the importance of quality time in a relationship. So I'm kind of biased, I think, because quality time is my love language. So babe, I'm gonna let you start on like your thoughts on the importance of quality time in a relationship.
Yeah, it's very important for starters to understand your significant other, to understand your spouse, and to know what it is that, in my case, what she likes. And so, I mean, from there, it's just a matter of making sure that I spend that time, that we spend that time together, and we both enjoy spending time around each other, obviously. And so, yeah, so from there, it's just about like scheduling things. Sometimes it could just be, doing something at the house, watching a movie or something like that. Sometimes it could be something like this, like we're getting away a little bit and doing something, making some different stops and then coming to a hotel. So it's various ways to do it, but the big thing is you want to make sure that you get that quality time in.
Absolutely. And there's so many things that I could say on this topic, but I think first, for those who are not married yet, but let's say you're like courting and it's getting serious, or you're engaged and planning to be married, like I would suggest before you get married, like make sure that the person that you're planning to marry is somebody that you see for the long haul. Like a lot of times now people marry for like other reasons, whether it's for money or to get out of whatever situation, whatever the case is. But make sure that whoever you marry is somebody that you're actually going to be best friends with, right, so that you actually want to spend time with that person. Because there's a lot of couples out there who are married, but they're kind of just like roommates because they don't have like that best friendship. They kind of just, I don't know. So that would be my recommendation. Make sure you marry your best friend. Mm-hmm. Make sure like whoever you're in a relationship with is somebody that like is your friend, so that when time passes, you're still going to want to spend time with each other, because the quality time piece of it is very important. You have to invest time in order to maintain a fruitful relationship. So like I was saying, for us, quality time is a priority.
Right.
We make time for that. So you kind of have to be intentional about not letting everything else in the world crowd out your time for each other, because just as adults, we all know we're all busy and there's just so many things going on, so many things to do, and the calendar fills up before the next month comes in. Like that's just the way that it is. And so you're gonna have to be intentional about setting time to spend time with your spouse. And that could be, like he was saying, just kicking it on the couch some evenings, being able to just sit down with each other and like talk and unwind and do whatever makes you happy. That could be a staycation like we're doing right now, just getting away from your normal environment and just being able to turn off the phone and experience life together. That could be date nights, which I enjoy, which doesn't even have to be anything like super elaborate. Just again, doing something outside of your normal routine. But whatever it is that you're doing, make sure that it's quality. Mm-hmm. And I mentioned this on my Instagram, like put your phone down. Like if you're going out to dinner, put your phone away, put it in your pocket and leave it in the car, put it in your purse. Don't take your phone out while you're with your spouse or your significant other. Use that time to actually communicate with one another and have conversations, because nowadays we be seeing like people in the restaurants and they're just like, both people are just on the phone. It's like, what are y'all doing? Like, why even go out together? Like you could have gone by yourself if you were just gonna be on the phone. So make sure that it's quality time and you're putting the phone away. Were you gonna say something?
I mean, you hit the nail on the head. I think the big thing is to find out what it is that your spouse likes, and and to make sure you guys are on the same page with that.
Yeah. And
then just keep building. Enjoy it. I mean, like talking specifically from the married life. I mean, like it's a beautiful thing, and I feel like you really want your spouse to be your best friend. You want to keep that thing going. You don't want to let that fire fizzle. You know, you want to make sure that continues to burn strong. And so when you do that, when you do getaways, when you do things to where you can continue to just be in each other's presence and not let the everyday life to bog you down, I think that's very important. And to keep Christ at the center of it all.
Definitely.
You know, spend quality time in the Word, you know, together. We do devotionals as well, do that type of thing as well.
So then that's like within your quality time, allowing for all types of intimacy. Most of the time when we talk intimacy, you're thinking like sex, sexual, and that's definitely important. But also like spiritual intimacy, prayer, time in the Word together, going to church together, talking about what you learned in church, emotional intimacy, like being able to sit and have a deep conversation to talk about your dreams and the way that you feel.
Right.
All types of intimacy are important, and when you spend quality time, you're able to actually indulge in all of that.
Yeah.
Like you can have like one day where you're intentional about just engaging in all types of intimacy together. Like that's a bomb quality time day. And we have that too, like quality time days, like it's on the calendar, like quality time, like that's our quality time day. Where on that day, like we really make it a point to not do anything. Like today is a quality time day.
Right.
We make it a point to not do anything. Like we're not taking any events. Like don't invite us here. Like we have to make sure that we protect time for ourselves.
Right.
Because a lot of times it's easy to say, oh yeah, I'm going to meet you here. I'm going to coffee with her, and I'm going to his game, and then you end up like your spouse is just left over, like Raggedy Ann doll. Like you have to make sure that you protect time for your spouse first, and then like all that other stuff you can let fill up after you put your spouse. Spouse is a priority.
Absolutely, baby. Well said.
You have anything to add?
That's it, baby. I'm good.
So, because he's ready to enjoy our quality time, we'll stop recording this video. So, we're going to end the video right here, but definitely want to talk about that. Whether you're married yet or not, if you are married, please make sure you're taking quality time for yourselves, whether you have kids or not. But if you're not married, make sure that you marry somebody who's your best friend. Marry your best friend so you don't get tired of them. Because everybody knows your best friend is like the person you want to do everything with, and you tell them everything, and you can't be mad at them for long because you got to talk to them. They're your best friend. So marry your best friend and make sure that you invest in quality time. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye.
See y'all later. Bye.